it's Gretchen, and I am the Restless Thrifter. I am a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, and I'm going to be sharing a thrift haul. I actually went to Goodwill. I have been avoiding them for a while because of their prices. Their prices are still on the high side, but I have noticed they have stopped pricing shoes. That's the thing I look at first. Quite so high. Like they were pricing very common brands at $19.99. I'm saying like Lucky Brand and Talbot's, pretty much any type of tennis shoe that looked new. It was a bit much. I can put some examples in here because I took some videos. And then the next time I went, which was weeks later, like several weeks later, I noticed that most shoes were priced at $9.99. Now, I did overhear the store employees arguing with the customer. The customer was being unreasonable, arguing with them, and they were trying not to argue. The customer was really arguing about the prices, and they were saying that they no longer price things at the store, that they used to, but now it all comes from corporate. It comes to them priced, and they just put the clothing out. Is that true? I can only assume, right? I did know that corporate had started to price some things for them, and I guess they're pricing everything now. So, yeah, it's I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest. What do you think? I do want to try to keep my cost of goods down, but this is not a trip where I did that. The average cost of goods was like $8 and something. I'll put it up here once I figure it up, and I'll share with you. I got some good things though. This was full price at $8.99, and it's an Eileen Fisher Petites linen. It's organic linen. It's a petite large, and once it's steamed, it'll look really great. It's this pretty mint green, button up, long sleeve, organic linen. And yeah, it's in great shape. So what I'll do is I will look up the average sales price and the sell-through rate of each item and share it with you, just so you know, realistically, on average, what things sell for on eBay. That's where I will comp things. And then I'll look on eBay and Poshmark, and I'll share some screenshots of actual comps, and then I'll let you know what I'm going to price mine for. Okay, so I looked up this top. I looked up Eileen Fisher Organic Linen under tops, pre-owned, and the average sold price is $27.41. I'm just going to round, so $27. He's just going in and out, hoping that my dad's dogs will go outside and run up and down the fence with him. My sell-through rate, the sell-through rate for this is 46%, which is good. So on Terapeak and in the product management world, you calculate sell-through rate where it caps out at 100% because you can't sell more than what's available. Really, you can do it however you want, as long as you're checking to make sure that things are selling, and the more things are selling than are listed typically is better. I will look for a 25 to 30% sell-through rate and higher for items, especially when I know that things like the quality of the shirt or the linen, the fabric will sell. So I also like to look at Terapeak's average listing price just to kind of see. $38 is what the average listing price is. 50% of those have free shipping. I'm going to list mine at $35, but with the cost of shipping, or buyer pays the shipping. This next item was $7.99, and it was full price. Red was the new color. And this is actually green was the new color, I think. Johnny Was Calm. Calme? I don't know. Johnny Was. We've heard of Johnny Was. It's a size large. Calm is like a relaxed, casual, maybe lounge wear, maybe, just relaxed. And this is a tie-dye V-neck shirt. It's so soft, long sleeve, and it's Tencel organic cotton and spandex, so nice materials. And I don't know, I just kind of grabbed this one because of the feel of it and kind of lucked out that it was Johnny Was. Okay, so eBay's Terapeak, no, it's called Product Research now. It used to be called Terapeak. It's getting kind of nutty. I don't know if people are keyword cramming or something, but when I look up Johnny Was Calm under tops and then filter down to used, all these other brands are coming up. It's really strange, even under new, but especially under pre-owned. So I think it's really screwing with the ASP and the sell-through rate. Like Tahari, Athleta, Next Level, Sundance, J. Crew, Kobe, I mean, Brooks Brothers, Apartment 9, Nike. What? And then when I use the filters to filter to the Johnny Was brand, it's still the same thing. So it does show an 85% sell-through rate, but for whatever that's worth, but the ASP being $17. So I looked at solds under eBay and Johnny Was, and I think I can get 20 to 35 for this. I don't even know where to start. I'm going to look at Poshmark and see if I can find this exact shirt. I just don't even know with that information. Like, here's the exact same one listed for 34 in an extra small, and some similar ones used listed for 25, 35, 60. So I'm going to list mine for 35. Okay, next is more of a bread and butter item, something I find every day as opposed to Johnny Was. I don't find that every day. They are Lane Bryant Bermuda shorts in a size 18, new with tags. Pretty wrinkled. I need to steam those. These retailed for $50. They were half off of $6.99. Orange was the half off color. I think these might have come with a belt, or they're just similar to a pair that came with a belt that I'm finding online. The average sold price for new Lane Bryant Bermuda shorts is $17, and the sell-through rate is 31%. So I like that sell-through rate. Looking at others listed, I'm going to price mine at $28, and I'll accept offers. That $16.55, remember, is an average, so I can get more, but I will also take offers. Okay, now that we've done a few, let's take a little quick thumbs up break. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel and people find this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, that really helps as well. Truly, really helps. So if you would click the subscribe button, maybe the notification bell, so you'll know when I post new videos. Okay, this next item is a new to me, and I would consider it a bolo. It is Constantly Varied Gear, CVG. And these are activewear shorts. They've got a little short underneath them. It says squats approved inside. So these are for lifting, weightlifting, working out in the gym. It's got, I think it has a pocket on the side. Maybe not. Maybe these are an older style without the pocket on the side. But squats approved. So really great shape. These were $4.99. That was the full price. And they have a great sell-through rate. Let me figure out how much I paid with tax. $5.50. The sell-through rate is 62% for used in this brand of shorts and activewear. And the average sold price is, so the sell-through rate 62%, the ASP is $23. And I noticed that you can actually get a little bit more on eBay than Poshmark, it looks like. So that's interesting. Sometimes it's the opposite. I would say most of the time it's the opposite. The average listing price is $27. More than half of those have free shipping. I don't do free shipping. I'm going to list mine for $25. I think they'll sell pretty quickly. The only thing is they don't have like a crazy print like skulls or gummy bears, like what I was seeing, and they don't have that side pocket, so they may not do as well as some of those others. But yeah, I would definitely pick these up again for cheap, $5 or less. This next one is going to be fluffy. It's a button front ruffle semi-sheer long sleeved blouse, and it's got a collar. It's really like a royal bluish purple. Ted Baker, London, size 2. They have their own sizing, so I'll have to look up what a size 2 is. And it's really pretty. I paid full price at $9.99. I liked the details, like these button sleeves. This is a top that could be worn for work, or you could dress it up and it could be worn for a special event, you know. Comps were everywhere, not gonna lie. ASP for pre-owned Ted Baker ruffle tops is $24. I wanted to narrow it down at least some. And the sell-through rate is only 15%. Ooh, active listing price is $46. I'm gonna go somewhere between there, and I'm gonna do 38. I think I probably shouldn't have picked that one up. This might be a lesson learned here. Okay, this next item, we actually have a true 100% sell-through rate. There are none listed, and there are solds. So this is Tommy Bahama. It's just a t-shirt. I wouldn't always pick up Tommy Bahama, but this is a 4XB. So in big and tall sizes in Tommy Bahama, the B is big, the T is tall, is my understanding. So this is a 4X, you know, big cut t-shirt, and it's a very nice material, nice color green. There were several on the rack, but I made sure this one didn't have stains. The other ones, you know, had some little grease stains that I didn't want to try to get out. It's tencel and polyester. Yeah. Dog, I swear. So nice green color, Tommy Bahama. Big. There were also some polos, but I kept finding flaws on them. The polos would have done well too. The average sold price is $29 with 100% sell-through rate. I'm going to list mine for $35. See how that goes. All right, the next bunch of items, you will notice that it's not necessarily the ASP. That's great, but the sell-through rate. And this is Ralph Lauren. It's a 2XLT, so it is a 2X in a men's tall, you know, big and tall, classic fit, long sleeve, casual button up. Well, you could say it's a dress shirt too. But what's special about this is the flesh pony, which that's what they call it when the rider and the pony are colored in with different colors instead of like a real, you know, looking person and horse, instead of like red or black or green, you know, all one color. Why they call it flesh pony, I don't know. It sounds weird. It sounds disturbing. But I got 2 of these. The other one is also striped. There's the flesh pony. It is also a 2XLT. And in great shape, and it's that nice, like, oh, I call that twill, I think. It's like a thicker material. These need a great steam for sure. The ASP is $22. The sell-through rate is 45%, and it looks like they do better on. So I'm going to price mine at, let me see what the average listing price is. $28. So yeah, that's where I'll start. $28 for both of them. And I did spend $9.99. I'm just trying to get some quick flips. if I can't find high dollar things, then quick flips are great too. Because I do feel like a lot of what I have in my money piles is not necessarily quick flips, and I need some of that stuff as well. Okay, so more good sell-through rate items. These are two, I have two of them. Brooks Brothers 4XLT. I'm kind of guessing it's probably the same person who donated the other ones. This is the original polo shirt. That's what it's called. But it is a button-up short sleeve, plaid. I call these nerd shirts. I don't know. But there's two of them, and this is the other one. And I'm probably not going to lot them together. I paid $8.99 for each of them. They have a $29 average sold price with a 62% sell-through rate. That's nice. I'm going to price mine each at $35. It's kind of been the magic number for some things in this haul. So far just a lot of quality brands, but things that don't necessarily sell overall, like by the brand. Like you don't want to pick up all Brooks Brothers, all Ralph Lauren, you know, all Tommy Bahama, but based on size and or style, like Flush Pony, they may be worth a pickup. I have two items left. And the last one is definitely a banger. Okay, this next to last item, maybe I shouldn't have picked it up for $7.99. It's a true spec. It is a size 2 extra large, 2XL, and it's a tactical, like a field jacket. And it's just a khaki jacket. I sold a vest for $40 that I'd picked up at a garage sale for $5, so it was the same size. So when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, no brainer, I'll grab that. But this jacket doesn't appear to be as sought after as the vest. So perhaps not the best job. It'll still sell. It's got a $28 ASP with a 32% sell-through rate. I'm going to list mine for $32. And the last item. All right, so maybe this isn't a banger anymore, but I still get excited about finding Mother jeans. Mother, little tag here. There's a tag inside. This one's been through some things. But it's still Mother. It's got the style on the inside on the pocket typically. The looker, smoke and mirrors, I believe is the wash. This is a size 29. I got it for half off of $9.99. It's just like, what? They were stuck in the plus size. You can also tell Mother jeans by the M on the pocket. And they're a skinny leg. The smoke and mirrors style or wash, whatever you want to call it, does better than some others, because I looked up specifically. You best Mother always liked you best. Okay, that's what the button says. So it looks like on Poshmark there are none listed in this size, but everyone has them listed pre-owned from $65 to $100. These were probably $250 jeans when they were new. The ASP on eBay is $41 with a 43% sell-through rate, and the average listing price is $72. So they have no puckering. They're really, really nice. No wear on the bottoms. I don't want to list mine for as high as everybody else, I don't think. But do I have the only ones in this size? I do. So maybe I'll go ahead with $70. Yeah, we'll go ahead. $70 and a 43% sell-through rate ain't too bad at all. So I would say almost everything, yeah, pretty much everything had a great sell-through rate except for that Ted Baker top. But Ted Baker is such an expensive, nice brand. I hated to leave it behind, but I probably should have, especially at full price and with that sell-through rate. So yeah, you know, you live. It's a lesson learned. I need one every time, or else, yeah, I would know everything, and that's impossible. Oh, I do have more things. You want more things? Okay, this next item, I'm glad I only paid $3.99 for it because I'm uncertain about its sell-through rate. It's a hat, really nice looking, sort of a fedora style straw hat. It's by Gonzales Sombreros Gonzales. And when you see the inside of a hat, it has like branding like that and the tag. That is an indicator of a better brand. SG, I think they also call these like SGV or something like that. So I picked it up, and the key is that it's not torn or bent up much, for sure, because if it was, I wouldn't get it. Gotta be careful not to get that squished. I think it has an ASP of $21 and a 31% sell-through rate, so I'm gonna list mine for $24. But I couldn't find any exactly like that sold. They were more, I don't know, like a trilby hat. I'm not sure. And I had to like eliminate mariachi because they also make mariachi hats, and those, you know, are elaborate, like velvet and beading and sequins and stuff. So totally different kind of sombrero. Yeah, that's what I'm going to list it for. This next pair, I have been pretty good at finding Fly London shoes since I found my first pair, and the bottom will say Fly London and have a fly on it. This wedge is something to look out for. All the ones I found have been this wedge style with this like rugged bottom. And these kind of look a little old ladyish with the silver color, silver and gold mixed. But maybe they are. Maybe they are, I think they're supposed to be a good comfort shoe because they've got that soft footbed. Instead of a buckle, it's a faux buckle, and it's actually a hook and loop, which is cool because then it's adjustable around your ankle without having to try to buckle those tiny little holes. If you're a woman and you're bent over your shoe and you're trying to buckle, you know what it's like. So these were $9.99. I did pay full price, and the ASP, it's pretty good. It's $34 with a 36% sell-through rate. That's on Terapeak or Product Research on eBay. They do better over on Poshmark, it seems. So like I'm seeing them sold for 40, 45, 68 in this exact same style, for example. I'm going to list mine for, oh, I just had a number in mind and now I've forgotten. 55, I think is what I had said. The average listing price currently on eBay is 48. So yeah, I'm going to do 55 for mine because they may sell for a little bit more over on Poshmark. I think people just appreciate this brand a little bit more. That's the Fly London sandals. And now I truly have my last one. Truly have my last one. All right, so this truly last pair of shoes are these UFOs. Look for the UFOs. People love the UFOs. You can also recognize it by these O's. I paid $9.99 for these, and I'm going to brighten them up because these are all white and they are a little dirty on the bottom too. But I'm going to brighten these up. And these are the UFOs, OOMG, easy, lots of words that don't seem like words. They have a $41 ASP and a 67% sell-through rate, and that's for all colors. I did look up what they're listed for right now in the same style and color. On eBay, there's 3 pair, $45, $85, and $115. The 115 say worn once, so I'm sure they were the whitest of whites. The other two seem about like these once I whiten them up. And then on Poshmark, there's only two, $69 and $90. So where would you price yours? The ASP for all colors is, or the average listing price for current listed for all colors is $55. Where would you do? What would you do? What would you do? How about 68? That seems like to be in the middle. It's not the cheapest, but it's the next to cheapest on eBay. And we'll see how white they can get, you know, for sure. And it is the cheapest on Poshmark. So probably going to do 68. That's it. So a lot of high sell-through rate items. I'm really excited about this haul. This is what I'm going to work on next. Getting things cleaned and steamed and ready to list. Well, I say I'm going to do that. I've got that top and these three tops first because they were in line first. So I'm going to list those. That's 2 chitin tops right there. Lafayette 148. So I'm going to get those listed first and then work on these things. Let's see. How's this look? Oh. Huh. This is not too shabby. What do you think? Yeah. It's a good sun hat. Nice and cooling. Bye, y'all, and just keep listing.